Hey everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's Bookshelf. So it is September's Unwrap My TBR. I have done this a few months now and really loving it, and it's so productive for me. So I'm so glad that I wrapped more and carried on. So the premise of this is I pick out 5 numbers from my cup, pick out the corresponding number, unwrap it. That's what I'm going to read, but there is a chance that I have a pick again. There is 2 pick agains in here, so I could potentially have 7 books instead of 5 for the month, and it's just the luck of the draw. And yeah, so I'll jump straight in. The first one is 21. Oh, Dorothy Coomson, My Other Husband. So this would be a thriller. Not someone's trying to frame me for murder, but I can't prove I'm innocent because then I'll have to confess about my other husband. I'm sorry, but Dorothy Coomson always hits the nail on the head for me. She is an auto-buy author. I have read her books since I was a teenager, so very excited for this one. Still can't believe I haven't read it yet, but I am now. So there is the first one. Next one. Is number 2. And it is Roshani Koshki's The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. Heard a lot of good things about this, so really looking forward to it. It says, inside every story is a secret. Inside every marriage is a lie. Ooh, a haunting dream full of blood and love, vicious truths and beautiful lies. As sweet as a piece of fairy fruit and just as wicked. V.E. Schwab. Oh. Darkly gorgeous and utterly entrancing. Shannon Chakraborty. Oh, unwordly intoxicating and so very enchanting. Chloe Gong. Oh, it's got loads of authors that I love reading from. Inside it says, combining the lush, haunting atmosphere of American Gothic with the dreamy enchantment of the invisible lives of Addie LaRue, The Tales of the Last Flower Bride is a spellbinding and darkly romantic page-turner about love, lies, secrets and betrayal, and the stories we tell ourselves to survive. I'm really excited about my pick so far. Next one. If I can pick just one. There we go. Oh no, I've still picked 2. I'll go with this one. Put that one back in. Number 7. We have a middle grade. It's Sophie Anderson's The House with Chicken Legs. So this is a Baba Yaga story, I think. Yeah. Marinka dreams of a normal life where her house stays in one place long enough for her to make friends, but her house has chicken legs and moves without warning. For Marinka's grandmother is Baba Yaga, who guides spirits between this world and the next. Marinka longs to change her destiny and sets out to break free from her grandmother's footsteps, but her house has other ideas. So, sounds amazing. Can't wait to get into it. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, so very excited to get into this one. Oh, I'm really loving my TBR this month. And we have number 10. And it is Kerry Oak Fletcher's With This Kiss. So I've had this for a little while now. So it says, a timeless romance with a sprinkling of magic. From the outside, Lorelai is an ordinary woman with a normal life. She loves reading, don't we all? She works at the local cinema and she adores living with her best friend. But she's carried a painful burden, something she's kept hidden for years. Whenever she kisses someone on the lips, she sees how they are going to die. Beverly has never known if she's seeing what was always meant to be or if it's her kiss that decides their destiny, and so she hasn't kissed anyone since she was 18. Then she meets Grayson, sweet, clever, funny Grayson, and for the first time in years she yearns for a man's kiss, but she can't, can she? And if she does, should she try to intervene and change what she sees? That sounds a cute little romance. And then it's signed by Kerry herself. I don't think it's got anything under the dust jacket now, but it's got some pretty sprayed edges though. But yeah, love that. Romance with a bit of magic in. Can't beat it. So what number's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more. Can she do it? Can she do it? I'm hoping, because I've got a big stack of books down there that I want to add on. Yes, she did it. It's number 11. Number 11. Number 11. Oh, feels like a teeny tiny one. Oh, it's a manga. So this is To Strip the Flesh. So this is about Chaiki, who is transgender. I think it's her story of being who she is, and stripping away all of the people and everything that she needs to become her true self. And I saw this in Waterstones and I just thought that's going to be really heartwarming and a lovely read. So To Strip the Flesh. So these are the 5 books that I have unwrapped. I am so looking forward to this mix of books. I'm glad that I've got a mix between like formats, so like middle grade manga and more adult and fantasy, like magical fantasy, thrillers. There's a whole mix and I'm very, very excited. But as always, because I'm a glutton for punishment, I have more. So, and they're not small ones either. But if you would have seen my reading wrap up, you would have seen that which one was it? I read Terry Pratchett's Weird Sisters, and Witches Abroad is the next one in the Witches Discworld series. So that is the one that I'm going to try and read this month because I absolutely adore Granny Weatherwax, Nanny Og and Margaret, and I just want their humour in my life. So that is another one I am wanting to read. I want to read the other Colin Hoover that I own, which is Reminders of Him. Not a clue what it's about, but I tend to like to go in these ones quite blind because I don't want to ruin it. And obviously I'm going to be reading it very soon. So this is the other Colin Hoover that I want to get to. Then I want to read Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers, murder mystery about a woman who finds a dead body in her tea shop, and she's an older lady who spends most of her time on the internet stalking her son to see if he's in a relationship yet and wanting him to get married and so forth. And she thinks that she could solve the murder better than any policeman could, so she investigates herself, and I can't wait to read this. This is a gift from Jennifer. Thank you again, Jennifer. I cannot wait to read this, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you about it once I have. The next one is The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. This was a gift from KJ. Thank you so much. I have literally just unboxed this, so I am very excited to read it. The way KJ described it, it's a very intriguing story. It's like a murder mystery. They have to solve, I think it's they have to solve Evelyn's death by within a day, or she dies again, or constantly, or something like that. I don't want to read the back, but again, it's a thriller. I don't want to read the back of it because I don't like to read the back of thrillers. I like to just go in as blind as I can, and I'm just really, really looking forward to this. This was very popular a few years ago, and I can't wait for it. So Thank you, KJ, for this. And as always, I'm going to be rabbiting your ear off with how I'm finding it. And then another gift from KJ. I also want to get to this one this month, and it is A Little Life, because as soon as I got this in the post, I was like, I need to read it. I need to read it. I've heard so much about it. I need to read it. And I just, you know, FOMO, fear of missing out. I just need to know what's happening. I just need to know. I just need to know. And this is one of those books that makes me feel that way. And I cannot wait to get into it. So A Little Life is another one. I mean, I'm getting a bit brave, aren't I? All these thicker reads. And then, speaking of, I want to read the Mistborn trilogy. So I really want to get to the Final Empire, which is the first one in the first era of Mistborn. And I've heard a lot about these. And I've heard the last one in this trilogy is like the best ending to a book ever. And I'm like, how have I got that in my collection and not read them yet? So, because I do want to get to the Stormlight Archives as well. Obviously, Brandon Sanderson. And then, how many books is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, and my other ambitious reads are both mangas. So it is volume 4, 5 and 6 of One Piece. Again, I've only read like the first 3. I've not read much on One Piece or watched One Piece. It's a series that I've been wanting to get into. This is like one of the main popular ones back from when I was at Waiting Nipper and I first started reading manga. So obviously my favourite is Bleach, and that was one of the big ones. Bleach, Naruto and One Piece were the main, you know, the reading. And I read some Naruto and I've read all of Bleach, but One Piece was just one that I didn't read, and I wish I did now because I would have been all caught up. But yeah, I want to get to some more. I really enjoyed the first 3, so I want to read some more. And then the last one, which again KJ spoils me too much, and is Berserk. So I have been waiting ages to read this, and KJ kindly brought me this as a present, and I just can't wait no longer. I need to read it. I really need to read it. So this is what I'm hoping to get to also this month. So another manga. And that is all the books that I want to read in September. I'm very excited. I wouldn't even say send help. Don't. I'm happy to read them. I'm so excited. So it's got some really amazing books in with the ones that I've picked to unwrap and the ones that I picked myself. I'm so excited for the next month's reading. I really am. So I hope that your reading for September goes well. I hope that you've got some good picks on your TBR. If you've read anything that I have picked out and love them or didn't like them, let me know in the comments. I cannot wait to get to any of these. Let me know what you are planning on reading, even if it's not any of these. And yeah, if you've got any recommendations for me, leave them down in the comments. And I hope that you are well. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. And I hope to see you on my next video. Bye. Let me start that again because that doesn't make no sense at all. Blah, blah, blah. Inside every source, and it's Sophie Anderson's It's Sophie Anderson's Sophie Anderson. So, woo! Dropping them everywhere. Dropping them everywhere. That is not what we need. Right, you budge over. 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, yeah, they're all fitting there. Go now. I'm going to grab some more up soon. These are the 5 books that I've picked to unwrap. Well, that I unwrapped. Oh, let me start there again. Yeah. Hold on. The Final Empire. The final is the final empire. Another one. Another one. But yeah, I hope that your TBR for September, I keep forgetting the month that we're on. It's going so fast.